In today's story, we are embarking on a simple, yet profound, journey of understanding. Life teaches us something every moment, but the key lies in our perspective, how open we are to receiving new knowledge. In ancient Zen philosophy, there's a fundamental lesson on learning that's beautifully conveyed through a story, the empty cup. After hearing it, you might ask yourself, is my mind truly ready, like an empty cup, to receive new wisdom? Let's explore this teaching and try to uncover something new within ourselves. In an ancient Buddhist temple in Japan, there lived Master Shen, a brilliant and revered Zen teacher. Students from far and wide would come to seek the teachings of the Buddha from him. His wisdom and insight were so deep that his name spread across the mountains surrounding the temple. One day, a wealthy and learned man named Toshio came to Shen's temple. Toshio was a successful businessman and had read many books in pursuit of knowledge. He believed that he already knew a lot, but despite all his success, there was a void, an emptiness in his life, a lack of true peace. So, he came to seek guidance from Master Shen. Upon arriving at the temple, Toshio confidently sat before Master Shen and began speaking about his life, how he had traveled across countries, gathering knowledge and wisdom from different cultures. I've read many books and studied various religions and philosophies, Toshio said. Yet, I feel like something is missing in my life. I've come to learn from you. Master Shen listened quietly, but then made a simple request. Please, have some tea, and take a rest. I will speak with you shortly. Master Shen began to pour tea into a cup for Toshio. However, surprisingly, Shen continued pouring even after the cup was full. The tea overflowed from the cup, spilling onto the table, then slowly dripping onto the floor. Stunned, Toshio shouted, "The cup is full. Why are you still pouring tea?" Master Shen paused for a moment, looking at Toshio with a gentle smile. Then, he said softly, "Your mind is like this cup. If you wish to learn something new, you must first empty it. Just as a full cup cannot take more tea, a mind filled with preconceived notions cannot absorb new knowledge." Shen's words struck Toshio deeply. All his life, he had believed he knew everything, but now, he realized, his mind was not open to new wisdom. His ego, and attachment to his past knowledge, had blocked the path to learning. Toshio gradually became a disciple of Master Shen. Every day, he practiced letting go of his pride and the burden of his past knowledge. He learned that to truly learn something new, one must first empty their mind. Every new experience brings new wisdom, but only if we are ready to receive it. Day by day, under Shen's guidance, Toshio became humbler and more open. He realized that the more he wanted to learn, the more he had to focus on each new experience with fresh eyes. Letting go of ego and past knowledge allowed him to see the world in a new light. Master Shen continued to teach Toshio many other important lessons. Toshio learned that merely reading books or gathering information was not enough. True knowledge comes from experience. Shen would often remind him, when you are completely empty, only then will true knowledge reveal itself. We can learn continuously, but only if we keep our minds open. As time passed, Toshio left behind his old ego and began a new life. He learned how to truly receive education. He now understood that genuine wisdom comes when the mind is empty, just like an empty cup is ready to be filled with tea. Toshio spent many years with Master Shen, but he knew that the journey of learning had no end. The more you learn, the more you realize, learning is an endless path. Each day brings new experiences and realizations, but only if we are ready to embrace them with an open mind. Toshio's journey of learning didn't end here. His entire life became like an empty cup, a vessel that could never be truly full. He learned that every moment, every situation, has something to teach, as long as we are prepared to receive it. This story reminds us that true learning requires us to empty our minds. If we are too attached to our past knowledge or too full of ego, we cannot receive anything new. Just as a cup must be empty to receive more tea, our minds must be open and free to accept new knowledge. So, as we move forward in life, We should set aside our pride and embrace a mindset that allows us to learn from every experience. A true learner never believes they know everything. They are always ready to learn more.